Welcome back to Rugby from the Stands. We are continuing our Road to England 2025 series, my journey to get to know all the teams ahead of the Women's Rugby World Cup. We've covered the Red Roses, the Black Ferns, Canada, and the enigma of France. Today, we head down under to look at a team on the rise, the Australian Wallaroos. This is a team that's long been an underdog, living in the shadows of the powerhouses. But now they are dark horses with real bite. They have been improving at a rapid rate and have a point to prove to the world and to themselves. If England are the favourites and New Zealand are the defending champs, then Australia might just be the wild card that could shake things up. Why has Australia lagged behind historically? One big reason is support and structure. For years, the Wallaroos were amateur or semi pro, with few tests each year and no domestic pro league. But that's changing, and fast. In late 2023, Rugby Australia appointed Jo Yapp, a former England scrum half, as the Wallaroos' first ever full time head coach. That alone is a game changer. Yapp's vision: traditional Aussie grit, fitness, hustle, never say die, mixed with flair and unpredictability. Thanks to a thriving sevens culture, they've got athletic players who can move. And while they may not have the structure of England or the precision of New Zealand, the Wallaroos can be electric when it clicks. They contest breakdowns fiercely, play with speed, and have developed an identity. Aussie ticker with a sevens twist. The Black Ferns have long dominated this part of the world, but the Wallaroos are closing the gap. At the 2022 World Cup, Australia led New Zealand 17-0 in the opening match, a jaw-dropper. More recently, in 2025, they led the Ferns again in the first half of a test match. They didn't win in either game, but those moments showed what they're capable of. And they're not just challenging New Zealand, they beat France in WXV 2023, a team that had previously thrashed them. That 29-20 win was huge for self-belief. It helped them finish third in WXV1, ahead of both the Black Ferns and France. That's serious momentum. Let's highlight some key names in this Wallaroo squad. Trilleen Pomare, veteran fly half, the calm game manager with a sharp boot and a smart head. Siokapesi Palu, their captain, a hard-hitting flanker with relentless work ethic and physicality. Charlotte Caslick, Rugby 7's superstar turned 15's game breaker. She's explosive, elusive, and back from injury just in time. Piper Duck, young, powerful, fearless, the youngest ever Wallaroos captain in 2023 and a symbol of their future. And don't forget, Asoiva Eva Karpani, yes, the prop who scored a hat-trick. And I actually saw her running 55 meters to score one of them. And Emily Chancellor, a vocal leader in the pack. This team is a blend of old heads and fresh faces, and it's clear they're no longer just there to participate. So, can the Wallaroos make history? They've never reached a semi-final before, but expectations are higher than ever. They're better prepared, more experienced, and hungry to break through. Sure, they're still semi-pro, still ranked number 8, and will face giants like Canada or England in the knockouts. But this team has belief, and belief is dangerous. They're not favorites, not yet, but they don't need to be. They need one big win, a quarterfinal upset, a game where flair meets fight and clicks for 80 minutes. If that happens, who knows? My from the stands verdict: the Wallaroos are the team that neutrals could fall in love with. They're fun, fast, and full of heart. Don't sleep on Australia. A semi-final isn't out of reach. And if they pull it off, it'll be one of the stories of the tournament. Next time, we'll cross the Pacific to look at a team with a legacy of its own, the USA Eagles, champions in the very first World Cup back in 1991. Can they recapture their former glory? Make sure you're subscribed to Rugby from the Stands. Drop a comment. How far do you think the Wallaroos will go? Could we see an upset for the ages? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Cheers.